pleasant good evening to this wonderful crowd down here. It seems to me that we have already won the 2014 general elections. I say to all of us, leadership matters now more than ever, my brothers and sisters. Now more than ever. I also say to you that I want to big up the Rural East posse here tonight. And I want to let all of you know that we will return St. John's Rural East to the UPP come 2014 general elections. My brothers and sisters, the last time I spoke on the platform, I dealt with the issue of public servants. I looked at the whole issue of minimum wage. I have seen a lot of youth here this evening, but I've also seen quite a number of older persons. And for the few minutes I have to speak on the platform tonight, I want to address the issue of the pensioners in this country. I say to all of you that our pensioners have given yeoman service to the development of Antigua and Barbuda. And it was the United Progressive Party government that reached out and gave dignity and respectability to our pensioners in this country. Prior to 2004, we had pensioners in this country earning less than $100 a month. Less than $100 a month, my brothers and sisters. But when the United Progressive Party came into office, under the distinguished leadership of Dr. Winston Baldwin Spencer, the first thing we did for pensioners in this country was in December, we gave all pensioners who were earning less than $500 a month a one-off increase totaling $500,000, my brothers and sisters. And that was at a time when this government met an empty treasury. But we have placed so much emphasis on pensioners that we were able to find $500,000 in December of 2004 so that we can help those pensioners on the lower end of the spectrum. And we did not leave it there. In January of 2005, my brothers and sisters, we moved the minimum government pension in this country from $500 per month to $750 per month under the leadership of Winston Baldwin Spencer, my brothers and sisters. And after we increased the minimum pension to $750 a month, we went to the Social Security. And at that time, the minimum pension was $150 a month. We said to Social Security, you must increase the minimum pension payable to Social Security pensioners. And we got them to increase their minimum pension by over 133%, amounting to $350 per week, per month. My brothers and sisters, we didn't leave it there. The Pensioners Association came to the government and said, you did a lot for pensioners on the lower end of the spectrum. But what about those pensioners who are middle of the road? You didn't do anything for them. And it was this administration in 2008 said, all those pensioners, government pensioners, whose pension was between $751 per month and $2,400 per month, we will give you a one-off increase of $250 to your monthly pension in 2008, my brothers and sisters. And that wasn't enough. We said we're going to come back again and raise the minimum government pension in January of 2008 from $750 per month to $800 per month, my brothers and sisters. What a government that looks out for those who have made their contribution, those who have toiled in the vineyard, those who, when they contribute and it is time to relax, at least they have something that they can live off and something respectable, my brothers and sisters. And I can say proudly to all of you here this evening that there is no government pensioner in this country who gets an aggregate pension of less than $1,150 per month, my brothers and sisters. That means that we have government pensioners in this country who are earning a pension which is more than their monthly salary when they work with the government. And that is under the United Progressive Party government, my brothers and sisters. My brothers and sisters, in addition to the increase in pensions, when we revamped and modernized the property tax system in this country, we said to all those pensioners who live and own their own homes that we are going to give you a 50% rebate on your property tax. Again, the UPP looking out for the pensioners of this country. And we said to the Pension Association, we are giving you a subvention of $50,000 per annum so that you can spend that among your pensioners for the general welfare and improvement. But my brothers and sisters, I want to tie pension to mortgages in this country. And I'm happy this evening to remind all of you that it was the UPP government that said any mortgage on a residential home, we are reducing the stamp duties from $6 per thousand to $4 per thousand. I want to remind you, my brothers and sisters, that before this administration came to office, if a spouse wanted to transfer property to the other spouse, or if the husband wanted to put the wife on the land certificate, you had to pay 10% of the value of the property. When we came to office, we said that can't be fair. And we reduced that from 10% to 2%. I also want to remind you, my brothers and sisters, that it was this administration that said where parents want to transfer property to children or grandparents to grandchildren, no longer would you have to pay 10% of the value of the property in stamp duty. We said no. We reduced that to 2%. And I also want to remind you, my brothers and sisters, that long gone are the days when you get a mortgage and when you finish paying off your mortgage and you want to get back your title deed from the bank, that you have to pay stamp duties equivalent to what you had to pay to put the mortgage on. It was the UPP administration that removed, eliminated, wiped out stamp duties. Once you've paid off your mortgage, you go in the bank and you get back your title deed without paying one red or blue cent to the government, my brothers and sisters. I say to all of you, you have a government that looks out for all the people. We put people first. And that is why I want to remind you this evening, before this government came to office, mortgage interest rates in the banking community were as high as 12%. What are mortgage rates in this country under the UPP today? What are those rates? We were able to say to the banking community, if you reduce your mortgage interest rate, we will give you concessions on your corporate income tax. And that is why, my brothers and sisters, mortgage interest rates today under the UPP are no more than 8%. Once again, the United Progressive Party government looking into the interests of the people of this fair land. And we have news for all of the pensioners. Because we have said that we are going to index your pension to the rate of inflation, and that therefore means as the inflation rate goes up, your pension likewise will go up. It means that your purchasing power will not be eroded by the rate of inflation. I say to you, my brothers and sisters, there can only be one choice in the 2014 election. There is only one party that deserves to go back into government in this country, my brothers and sisters. And that party is the United Progressive Party, under the distinguished leadership of Dr. the Honorable Winston Baldwin Spencer. I say to all of you here in King George, we are calling on you, we are asking you, we are saying to you, it is UPP all the way. It is UPP for third term. We say, stand firm for third term. Stand firm for third term. And we will bring home the seat in St. John's Rowleys. Until I come again, continue to enjoy yourself. Have a good evening, my brothers and sisters. All the best to you.